What if I told you the most powerful tool you will ever own is already inside you? And what if I said that the moment you learn how to control it, you can control your destiny? Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's not. It's the truth. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is mastering the power of your mind. We've all faced it. The frustration of feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of what's next. Self-doubt creeps in. Procrastination takes over. The feeling that things are out of your control seems real. But what if I told you it's all in your hands? Today we're diving into how you can take control of your mind and in turn take control of your life. This isn't just some motivational fluff. This is a practical blueprint for unlocking your full potential. I'm about to show you how to stop being a passenger in your life and become the driver. Ready? Let's take the first step to a life on your terms. Your mind holds the key to everything you want to achieve. You've heard it before, but have you truly understood it? From your thoughts to your emotions, your mindset determines your entire reality. It's time to stop underestimating your power. If you want a new life, it starts in your mind. The beliefs you hold, the thoughts you nurture, the stories you tell yourself all shape the way you experience life. It's time to stop thinking of your mind as just a passive tool and start seeing it as the powerful force it truly is. Your mind is the creator of your world. Change your mindset and everything changes with it. Ever wondered why some people seem to achieve everything they set their minds to, while others struggle to move forward? The difference lies in how their thoughts align with their actions. Thoughts create the reality you experience. Think about it. If you constantly tell yourself you can't achieve something, your actions will follow suit. But if you start believing that you can, even in the face of challenges, your mind will work overtime to make it happen. Change your thoughts and you change your life. Your thoughts are the seeds of your reality. What you plant today, you will harvest tomorrow. Your mind isn't just a passive observer, it's an active force that shapes your every action. Your thoughts don't sit idly by, they actively influence your behavior, your decisions, and your outcomes. If you think you can't do something, then you won't even try. If you think you can, then you're already halfway to success. The key is recognizing that the mind doesn't just respond to the world around you, it creates it. You have the power to program your thoughts and actions. And the first step to success is changing the way you think. If you think success is out of your reach, then your actions will align with that belief. But if you think success is inevitable, you'll start taking steps toward it without hesitation. This is how powerful your mindset truly is. Mental barriers are often the only things standing in your way. These barriers come in the form of limiting beliefs, self-doubt, and fear. The good news, they're not as strong as you think. The moment you acknowledge these barriers, you take the first step toward breaking through them. Limiting beliefs are nothing more than stories you've been telling yourself for too long. It's time to rewrite that story. Fear, doubt, and insecurity will always try to hold you back, but they lose their power when you face them head-on. Acknowledge them, understand where they come from, and take action to move beyond them. Once you stop letting fear control you, your life will change forever. Positive thinking isn't just about putting on a happy face and ignoring the hard stuff. It's about changing how you view challenges. When you reframe obstacles as opportunities to grow, you're actively training your mind to focus on solutions, not problems. Imagine how different your life would be if you stopped seeing every challenge as a setback and started seeing it as a chance to learn. Your mindset is the difference between seeing the glass as half empty or half full. And I'm here to tell you that if you start viewing challenges as stepping stones, you'll find that you're not only more resilient, but you're also more capable of achieving the success you desire. Do you see challenges as roadblocks or stepping stones? Your mindset determines how you approach life's challenges. A fixed mindset keeps you stuck, while a growth mindset propels you forward. A fixed mindset says, this is as good as it gets, and limits your potential. A growth mindset, on the other hand, says, this is just the beginning, and opens the door to endless possibilities. The choice is yours, and it's time to make it. You have the power to choose how you view the world. Do you see it as something that limits you, or do you see it as something that is full of opportunities? Your beliefs are the lens through which you view the world. If you believe success is for others, not you, your actions will reflect that. You will make choices that reinforce the idea that you are not worthy of success. But if you believe that success is possible for you, your mind will guide you toward the opportunities to make it happen. Your beliefs shape your reality. If you can shift your beliefs from I can't to how can I, you'll open up a whole new world of possibilities. The question isn't whether you can succeed, it's whether you believe you can. A growth mindset isn't something you're born with, it's something you can develop. It starts with challenging your negative beliefs. Replace I can't with how can I. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to stop, start seeing it as a lesson that brings you closer to success. Every time you push yourself to learn, to grow, to try something new, you are building that growth mindset. The shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is the first step toward creating the life you want. It's about recognizing that your potential isn't limited to what you've already achieved. It's about what you're capable of learning and becoming. Negative self-talk is the voice of your doubts. You're not good enough. You're not capable. Stop listening to that voice. You have the power to reprogram it. Replace the negative with the positive. Every time that doubt creeps in, shut it down by affirming your strengths. It's not about ignoring your weaknesses, but about empowering your strengths. You are capable of more than you think. Reprogram that inner voice to remind you of your potential and the power you hold. The more you replace doubt with belief, the more your actions will align with that belief. And that's when things start to change. Self-awareness is the foundation of change. If you're not aware of the thoughts and beliefs that are limiting you, you can't change them. How can you change what you don't even know exists? Take time to observe your thoughts. Pay attention to the patterns of self-doubt or fear that hold you back. Awareness is the first step toward transformation. If you don't know where the roadblocks are, you'll never be able to navigate around them. But once you recognize them, you'll find that overcoming them is easier than you ever imagined. Motivation will come and go, but discipline will stay. Discipline is what separates those who talk about their goals from those who actually achieve them. It's easy to feel motivated when things are going well, but discipline is what gets you through the tough times. Discipline is what helps you take consistent action, even when you don't feel like it. If you want to control your destiny, you must commit to disciplined action every single day. Your goals won't achieve themselves. You need to put in the work, even on the days when motivation is nowhere to be found. Having a vision is important, but without action, that vision is nothing more than a dream. Break down your vision into small, actionable steps. Each step is a commitment to your future. Each small win adds up to big results. Vision is the spark, but action is the fuel. Without action, your vision will remain a distant dream. It's the small, consistent steps you take every day that turn your dreams into reality. Stop waiting for motivation to strike. Start taking action and motivation will follow. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. If you're putting things off, you're delaying your success. The solution? Build habits that push you forward. Start small. Do one thing every day that brings you closer to your goal. Consistency is key. The more you take small actions, the less you'll feel the urge to procrastinate. Momentum builds over time. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about doing something every day. One small step is all it takes to get started, and that step will lead to the next. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's built on small, consistent actions taken every day. Whether it's waking up earlier, reading for 15 minutes a day, or making a single phone call, these small actions compound over time to create massive change. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see results immediately. But let me tell you something. Small actions lead to big results. The key is consistency. If you keep showing up day after day, you'll be amazed at how far you can go. Discipline becomes easier when it's a habit. Start small and keep building. Eventually, disciplined action will become a natural part of your routine, and that's when you'll see results. It's not about forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do. It's about building a routine that works for you. Once you make discipline a habit, it will no longer feel like a struggle. It will feel like second nature. And that's when the magic happens. Fear is a natural emotion, but when it controls you, it becomes a prison. Fear will always try to hold you back, but you don't have to let it. The moment you face your fear, it loses its power over you. It's time to stop running from fear and start running toward your goals. Fear will always be there, but it doesn't have to dictate your actions. When you face it head on, you rob it of its power. It's not about getting rid of fear, it's about choosing to move forward in spite of it. Fear thrives on inaction. The more you avoid doing what scares you, the bigger that fear becomes. The solution? Take action. When you face your fear head on, you realize it's not as powerful as you once thought. Take the first step and the fear will start to fade. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff. The longer you stand there, the more your fear grows. But the moment you jump, you realize it wasn't as scary as you thought. Taking action is the antidote to fear. The more you act, the less power fear has over you. We all fear failure, but failure is not the enemy. Staying stuck is the real enemy. You must reprogram your mind to see failure as feedback, not as defeat. Take risks, make mistakes. Each one is a lesson that brings you closer to your goals. The fear of failure often keeps us from trying. But the truth is, every failure is a step closer to success. Embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. That's how you grow. Self-doubt is a killer of dreams. But doubt doesn't have to be permanent. By taking consistent action, you build confidence. Every challenge you overcome, every goal you achieve builds your belief in yourself. Confidence is built through action. You don't wait to feel confident, you act your way into it. The more you push through doubt, the more confident you become. And soon, that self-doubt will be nothing more than a distant memory. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the ability to act in spite of it. If you want to control your destiny, you must cultivate courage. Each time you face fear with courage, you reclaim a little more control over your life. Courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you don't let fear stop you. With each courageous step you take, you get one step closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. Your emotions can either be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. They have the power to fuel your actions or stop you in your tracks. The key is learning how to master your emotional state rather than letting your emotions master you. Emotions are powerful. They can push you forward or pull you back. But the good news is you get to decide. You have the power to manage your emotions, to decide how you react, and to control how they affect you. Negative emotions like anger, frustration, and sadness are inevitable, but they don't have to dictate your actions. Learn to acknowledge them, process them, and then release them. Don't let your emotions control your decisions. Take charge of how you respond. Every emotion is a signal, a message. When you learn to process them and then move on, you free yourself to take the next step. Let your emotions inform you, but never let them control you. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions. It's a critical skill for anyone who wants to succeed. By mastering emotional intelligence, you're better equipped to handle setbacks and challenges without losing control. It's not about being unemotional, it's about understanding your emotions and using them to your advantage. You master emotional intelligence, you're better able to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Gratitude has the power to shift your emotional state instantly. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, you change your energy. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, helping you to maintain a positive outlook even in tough times. The simple act of being grateful can change your entire emotional state. It's about training your mind to focus on the good, no matter what's going wrong. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal. When you master your mindset, emotional stability becomes much easier. A resilient mindset allows you to stay calm, focused, and centered no matter what's happening around you. Your mind is the foundation for your emotional stability. Once you understand how to control your mind, you'll find it much easier to stay emotionally balanced, no matter the challenges you face. Your mind is the anchor, and when you learn to master it, everything else will follow. A clear vision is your roadmap to success. Without it, you're wandering aimlessly. The more specific and vivid your vision, the easier it becomes to make decisions that align with your goals. What do you want your life to look like? Visualize it and then make it happen. Your vision is the destination. Without it, you'll find yourself drifting, unsure of where you're going. But when you have a clear vision, every action you take will be a step toward that future. Big dreams require smaller, actionable steps. Break down your vision into both long-term and short-term goals. This gives you a clear path forward and allows you to celebrate small wins on the way to your ultimate goal. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you think about the big picture, but when you break it down, it becomes much more manageable. Set your sights on the long term, but take it one step at a time. Every action you take should be in alignment with your vision. If what you're doing today doesn't bring you closer to your future, it's time to reassess. Make every action intentional and watch how quickly your vision starts becoming your reality. Every choice, every decision should be a reflection of where you want to go. If you're not moving closer to your goal, then you need to change your approach. Success doesn't come to those who merely wish for it, it comes to those who commit to it. Commitment means staying focused on your goals, even when things get tough. The more committed you are, the more likely you are to succeed. Commitment is what keeps you going when motivation fades. It's not about feeling inspired all the time. It's about being committed to the process no matter what. As you progress, your vision may evolve. That's okay. Revisit your vision periodically to make sure it still aligns with who you've become. Flexibility allows you to stay on track even when your goals shift over time. The world changes, and so do you. Your vision might need to evolve as you grow, and that's part of the process. The key is staying flexible and open to the changes that come. Your goals can evolve with you as long as you remain committed to the vision of your best life. Have you ever felt like you're not living up to your potential? Like there's this constant weight holding you back, keeping you from the life you know you're capable of? What if I told you that everything you need to break free from that cycle is already inside you? Today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful forces in the universe, your mind. The truth is, your mind holds the key to your future. It shapes your reality, and when you learn to control it, you can change everything. No more waiting for things to get better. No more feeling stuck. Today marks the beginning of a journey to transform your life. I'm not here to just inspire you. I'm here to give you practical tools that will unlock the power within you. By the end of this, you'll have the roadmap to reshape your thoughts, conquer your fears, and achieve what you've always dreamed of. Let's dive in, because the change you're looking for starts now. Your mind is the most powerful tool in your arsenal. It shapes your reality. Everything you experience is a reflection of what your mind believes is possible. If you're constantly feeding it doubts, fear, and negativity, that's the reality you'll live in. On the flip side, if you learn to train your mind to believe in possibilities, strength, and success, you'll see that reflected in your life as well. Your mind is not just a passive observer, it's the creator of your experiences. Think about it. What you believe is possible directly impacts what you are willing to do, and what you're willing to do determines your results. Your mind has the ability to create the life you desire, but only if you harness its true power. Every action you take starts with a thought. Every single thing you do or don't do is a direct result of what's happening inside your mind. Now let me ask you, what kind of thoughts are you feeding yourself? Are they lifting you up, pushing you forward, or are they holding you back, telling you that you're not good enough or that success is for others, not you? The reality is, your thoughts are shaping the person you are and the person you will become. If your thoughts are negative, you will feel negative, and if you feel negative, your actions will reflect that. But if you can change your thoughts, if you can feed yourself thoughts that empower and encourage you, your actions will follow. Change your thoughts, and you change your world. The mind doesn't just influence your actions, it influences your entire body. Your mind and body are in a constant, powerful exchange. If your mind is telling you that you're tired or unmotivated, your body will feel tired and unmotivated. If your mind is telling you that you can't do something, your body will follow and make sure that you don't do it. When your mind is in control, your body will follow. That's why mastering your mind is not just about changing your thoughts, it's about taking control of your actions, your energy, and ultimately your life. When you learn to manage your mind, you unlock the energy and potential that are within you, and you begin to see the world through a different lens, one of possibility, not limitation. We all get caught in negative thought cycles at times. Maybe you've had days where it feels like nothing is going right and you can't stop thinking about everything that's wrong. But let me tell you something, that cycle doesn't have to control you. The key to breaking free from negative patterns is awareness. You have to recognize the thoughts that are holding you back, but awareness alone isn't enough. You need to take action to shift those thoughts. It's not enough to simply notice your negative thoughts, you need to change them. And when you do, your life will start to change as well. If you don't take control of your thoughts, they will continue to control you. Break the cycle now. Make your mind work for you, not against you. Your conscious mind, the thoughts you are actively aware of, is only part of the picture. Beneath the surface, your subconscious mind holds a much stronger influence. It controls your automatic behaviors, your habits, your reactions. Your conscious mind can say, I want to change, but unless your subconscious mind is aligned with that goal, change will be difficult. This is why it's so important to understand both your conscious and subconscious thoughts. You can't control one without addressing the other. The subconscious mind is where your real power lies, because it's the part of your mind that shapes your habits and actions on autopilot. To truly take control of your life, you need to train both parts of your mind to work for you. The beliefs you hold about yourself and the world shape everything in your life. If you believe deep down that you're not good enough or that failure is inevitable, that belief will shape your actions and your results. It's time to challenge those beliefs. Look at the beliefs that are limiting you and ask yourself, are they true? Are they serving you? If the answer is no, it's time to replace them with beliefs that empower you. Rewriting your beliefs is not easy, but it's necessary. Once you start believing that you are worthy, capable, and deserving of success, you'll begin to take actions that align with those beliefs, and that's when things start to shift. You may have thoughts that keep you in a state of fear or doubt, telling you that you're not ready or that you'll fail. But let me ask you, are those thoughts really true, or are they just your mind's way of keeping you safe? We all have fears, but it's up to you whether you let them control your actions. You have the power to challenge these thoughts. When you're faced with doubt or fear, ask yourself, is this thought true? Does it serve my growth? If not, replace it with something empowering. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, think, I am capable, I will find a way. Challenging your thoughts is the first step to creating a mindset that supports your goals, and once you start doing this, you'll see just how much control you have over your life. Your subconscious mind is like a sponge. It absorbs everything you experience, both good and bad. If you want to change your life, you need to change the programming in your subconscious. This is where positive affirmations, visualization, and reinforcing empowering thoughts come into play. The more you expose your subconscious to positive imagery and beliefs, the more naturally those thoughts will manifest in your daily life. It's about repetition, consistently telling yourself that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you are moving toward your goals. With time, these new beliefs will become your default mindset, and you'll begin to take actions that reflect that new programming. Your emotions are a direct reflection of your thoughts. How you feel is a result of what you're thinking. If you're thinking negatively, you'll feel negative. If you're thinking positively, you'll feel good. The key is recognizing that you don't have to let your emotions control you. You control your emotions. Emotions are powerful messengers, and when you understand this, you can choose how to respond to them. When negative emotions arise, whether it's fear, frustration, or anger, don't suppress them. Acknowledge them. Understand where they're coming from, and then choose to channel them into something positive. Use that energy to take action, to push forward, and to keep moving toward your goals. The key to transforming negative emotions into positive action is recognizing that every emotion, even the negative ones, has a purpose. Fear can be a powerful motivator if you let it. Anger can fuel you to take action. Frustration can push you to make changes. The trick is not to let these emotions consume you, but to use them as fuel. When you feel fear, don't run from it, use it to propel you forward. When you feel anger, don't let it control you. Channel that energy into something constructive. Negative emotions only have power over you if you allow them to. When you take control, you turn them into your greatest ally. Emotional intelligence. Your ability to understand and manage your emotions is one of the most important skills you can develop. It's not just about controlling your emotions, it's about understanding them and using them to your advantage. With high emotional intelligence, you're better able to navigate challenges, make better decisions, and maintain calm in stressful situations. This skill can make all the difference in both your personal and professional life. The more you develop your emotional intelligence, the more you'll be able to stay grounded, stay focused, and keep moving forward no matter what life throws at you. Emotional control isn't about suppressing your feelings, it's about being aware of them and choosing how to respond. When you're aware of your emotions, you can choose to respond in ways that serve your goals. Practice mindfulness and meditation to increase your emotional awareness. When you master your emotions, you stop reacting out of fear or frustration and start responding proactively. This shift in mindset is where true transformation begins. You'll be more focused, more in control, and more aligned with your goals than ever before. Are you tired of feeling like you're hitting a wall every time you try to move forward? What if the only thing standing between you and success was how you're thinking about your challenges? Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful forces in your life, your mindset. It determines everything. The way you see yourself, your abilities, and the world around you shapes your reality. If you're stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, fear, or frustration, it's time to shift your mindset. In this session, we'll uncover how your mindset can either limit or propel you towards success. We'll break down the science, teach you how to switch from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, and give you the tools to shift from self-limiting beliefs to empowering ones. This isn't just about thinking positive, it's about rewiring your mind for success. Stay with me, this could be the shift you've been waiting for. The moment you finally take control of your destiny. Your mindset shapes how you approach challenges. A fixed mindset tells you that your abilities are limited. It says, "This is just how I am," and refuses to believe that you can change, grow, or improve. A growth mindset, however, believes in endless improvement. It understands that no matter where you start, with effort and perseverance, you can always move forward. The question is, which mindset are you operating from? Let me tell you something. If you don't have a growth mindset, you are limiting yourself. You're locking yourself into a box of possibility. The key to success lies in believing that with effort, you can develop your skills and overcome any obstacle. It's about embracing challenges, persisting through difficulties, and seeing every setback as a learning opportunity. If you want to break free, start with your mindset. What you say to yourself matters more than you realize. I am capable. I am enough. These simple words are more powerful than you think. They shape your actions, behaviors, and even your reality. Your inner dialogue controls how you show up in the world. It's a silent force that directs your life, whether you realize it or not. Too often, we let self-doubt and fear be the voice we listen to. But it's time to take control. You need to replace self-doubt with self-empowerment. The more positive I am statements you repeat, the more you'll start to believe them and act accordingly. I am a winner. I am resilient. I am capable of creating the life I want. Start repeating these affirmations and you'll notice the shift in how you show up every day. You have the power to change the narrative. Studies show that those with a growth mindset are more resilient, more successful, and more likely to take on challenges. It's not just theory, it's backed by science. Neuroscience shows that your brain can form new connections and pathways through effort and learning. The brain is not fixed, it can grow and adapt based on your mindset. This is key. The more you embrace challenges, the more your brain strengthens its ability to problem solve, think critically, and develop new skills. People with a growth mindset see failure as part of the process. They understand that it's not about how many times you fall, it's about getting back up, learning, and improving. The ability to embrace challenges and learn from failure is what leads to success. If you want to thrive, it starts with understanding that your brain is capable of change. Your beliefs can either hold you back or propel you forward. Take a moment and reflect on the beliefs you've held for so long. Are they true, or are they just stories you've told yourself to keep you safe? The beliefs you have about yourself, about your abilities, your worth, your potential, are what drive your actions. If you think you're not good enough, you'll stay stuck. You'll avoid opportunities, you'll convince yourself it's too hard, too risky, and too impossible. But if you believe you are capable of growth and improvement, you'll take bold steps forward. You'll take chances. You'll do the work. Start challenging those limiting beliefs. Question them. Replace them with empowering beliefs like, I am capable, I am worthy, I am constantly evolving, and watch how quickly your life changes. Your actions follow your beliefs. So if you want to see results, start by shifting the beliefs you hold about yourself. Failure doesn't stop you. It helps you grow. But here's the thing, fear of failure keeps you stuck. It paralyzes you, makes you second-guess yourself, and keeps you from taking the necessary risks to move forward. You start avoiding challenges, staying in your comfort zone, and pretending that everything's fine. But let me tell you something. The most successful people didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there by embracing it, learning from it, and using it as fuel to keep moving forward. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning of the next step. It's a lesson, not a sentence. If you want to succeed, you have to stop fearing failure and start seeing it as a necessary stepping stone to achieving your dreams. Without failure, there is no growth. Without growth, there is no success. Embrace failure, use it, learn from it, keep going. Do you ever feel like you're not good enough, like you're constantly battling that nagging voice in your head telling you that you can't do it? Self-doubt is something we all face. It's a silent killer of dreams, a barrier that keeps us stuck in the same place, too afraid to take risks and pursue what we truly want. But what if I told you that self-doubt doesn't have to control you? What if it could become the catalyst for your growth, the very thing that pushes you to take action and prove to yourself that you're capable? Today we're going to break down how to overcome that self-doubt and build the unshakable confidence that will drive you toward your goals. This isn't just about boosting your mood or feeling good for a moment. This is about creating lasting, real change. Get ready, because we're going to dive deep into the tools and strategies that will help you turn your doubts into strength. The life you're dreaming of is closer than you think. It's time to make it your reality. Self-doubt is the silent killer of dreams. It creeps in without warning, telling you that you're not good enough, not capable enough, not worthy enough. It whispers that you're not ready, not smart enough, and that other people are more qualified or better equipped. But here's the truth. Self-doubt isn't your enemy. It's an opportunity. Every time you face it, you have a choice. You can either let it control you, shrink your dreams, and keep you stuck, or you can let it be the force that drives you to become stronger. Every successful person has faced self-doubt. It's how you deal with it that separates those who succeed from those who don't. The key is not to avoid self-doubt, but to learn how to overcome it. So next time you feel that wave of doubt wash over you, remember it's not about getting rid of it, it's about using it as fuel. Let's break it down. The best way to quiet self-doubt is through action. Action is your weapon against the fear and uncertainty that try to hold you back. When you take action, no matter how small, you silence the voices in your head that say you're not good enough. You start proving to yourself that you're capable. Every small step you take is a sign that you're moving forward. You may not see the full picture yet, but taking action is like laying the first stone of your success. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel completely ready, because you'll never feel ready. Just start. Even if it's small, it's progress. Taking action is the key to moving from fear to confidence. It's the only way to turn your doubts into something real and powerful. If you want to move past your doubts, take that first step. It's not about waiting for everything to be perfect, it's about starting and moving forward. Keep going. Affirmations and visualization aren't just feel-good exercises, they're mental tools that help you align your mind with your goals. When you tell yourself, I am capable or I am worthy, you're reprogramming your subconscious to believe in your success. This isn't just fluff or positive thinking. It's about changing the way you see yourself and your potential. Think of your mind as a garden. If you plant seeds of doubt, guess what grows? More doubt. But when you plant seeds of belief and confidence, that's what you get in return. Visualization takes this a step further. By imagining yourself achieving your goals, you begin to believe that it's not only possible, but inevitable. Your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. So when you visualize yourself succeeding, you create a roadmap for your brain to follow. This is how you start building confidence from the inside out. It's not just about thinking positive, it's about actively programming your mind to believe that you're capable of doing whatever it is you set your mind to. Confidence isn't built overnight, it's built with small wins. You don't wake up one day fully confident, thinking you can conquer the world. Confidence is built step by step, action by action, challenge by challenge. Every task you complete, no matter how small, adds to your confidence. Every time you show up, take action, and keep moving forward, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain, you're building that confidence. It's not about achieving perfection, it's about consistency. Each step forward, each goal you reach, even if it feels insignificant at the time, is a brick in the foundation of your self-confidence. Don't wait for a big breakthrough. Don't wait for that one moment where everything falls into place. Celebrate the small victories, because they're what lead to the big ones. The more you win, no matter the size of the victory, the more you'll start to trust yourself and your abilities. So take those small steps, show up, complete your tasks. Celebrate each victory, because every small win is one step closer to the unshakable confidence you desire. Life has a way of knocking us down, doesn't it? Whether it's a personal setback, a professional failure, or unexpected challenges, we all face obstacles that seem insurmountable. But here's the truth: resilience is the key to mastering your destiny. Resilience isn't about avoiding failure, it's about learning how to get back up every single time you fall. It's about developing the mental toughness to push through when everything feels impossible. In this session, we're diving into the powerful role resilience plays in shaping your future. The most successful people aren't those who never stumble. They're the ones who keep moving forward. Imagine how much more you could accomplish if you embraced every setback as an opportunity to rise stronger. Today, you're going to learn how to turn adversity into your greatest advantage and use it as fuel to propel yourself towards success. The ability to bounce back is within you. Now let's unlock it. Resilience is your ability to bounce back no matter how many times you fall. It's the strength to keep going even when life gets tough. The most successful people aren't those who avoid failure. They're the ones who keep getting back up. Resilience is the trait that enables you to stand tall, even after life tries to knock you down. It's not about never failing, because failure is inevitable. It's about how you respond when failure hits. Think about the greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders in history. They all faced major setbacks, failure after failure, but they didn't give up. Instead, they used their failures to fuel their comeback. Resilience is the art of bouncing back stronger each time. It's about the decision to get up, even when you feel like staying down. Let's break down what resilience really means and how you can develop it. You see, it's not something you're born with, it's something you build. With every challenge, you have a choice to be defeated or to rise. The good news? You have the power to choose. Mental toughness is the backbone of resilience. It's the power to push through when everyone else quits. Mental toughness is that inner strength that refuses to give up, no matter how difficult the road becomes. It's not about avoiding hardship, but about knowing how to stay focused when everything around you is falling apart. The toughest people aren't the ones who don't face adversity. They're the ones who keep going despite it. Mental toughness is what keeps you grounded when things get tough. When challenges arise, mental toughness gives you the drive to keep moving forward. It's about pushing through fear, doubt, and exhaustion. It's about refusing to let your circumstances control you. And it's a skill that anyone can develop. It starts with mindset, choosing to face adversity head-on, even when it feels impossible. The road to success is never smooth, but with mental toughness, you'll make it through every storm. You'll learn how to cultivate this essential strength and use it to stay focused and determined, no matter what stands in your way. When life knocks you down, it's easy to feel defeated, but here's the secret. Your perspective shapes how you handle challenges. Resilience doesn't come from avoiding hardship, it comes from how you view it. The way you perceive your struggles will determine whether you rise or stay stuck. Challenges will always come. It's not a matter of if, but when. But if you shift your perspective, if you begin to see every obstacle as an opportunity, something amazing happens. You stop seeing setbacks as something to fear, and start seeing them as opportunities for growth. You stop feeling sorry for yourself, and start looking for the lesson in every difficulty. A simple shift in how you view your struggles can change everything. When you see adversity as an opportunity to grow, you open yourself up to incredible possibilities. You realize that every setback, every failure, is just a part of the process. Your perspective is everything, and when you change your mindset, you change your reality. Let's explore how a simple shift in perspective can transform your response to adversity. Every challenge you face is an opportunity in disguise. Adversity isn't something to fear, it's the fuel that will propel you forward. Without challenges, there is no growth. Without struggle, there is no strength. We all face tough moments in life. They might look different for each of us. Some of you may be battling through financial struggles, others may be dealing with personal loss or professional setbacks. But no matter what form it takes, adversity is the key to your next level of greatness. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the challenges they face, but how they respond to those challenges. If you learn to embrace the struggle, to see every setback as a chance to grow, you'll discover that each challenge is simply a stepping stone to something bigger and better. It's about using adversity to fuel your fire, to push you harder, and to prove to yourself that you're capable of overcoming anything. When you look back on the hardest moments of your life, you'll see how they shaped you, how they made you stronger, and how they prepared you for what's to come. So stop running from adversity, lean into it. Turn it into your greatest advantage, because every obstacle, every failure, and every setback has the potential to launch you to new heights. Are you ready to stop wandering through life without a clear direction? Do you feel like you're drifting, unsure of where you're headed, or how to get there? Imagine waking up every day with a crystal clear vision of where you want to go and how to make it happen. This is your chance to transform that vague idea into a powerful roadmap for your future. A vision isn't just some abstract dream. It's the foundation for everything you want to achieve. When you know exactly where you're going, you'll know exactly what steps to take. In this session, we're going to explore how to create a vision that inspires you, sets you on the right path, and keeps you focused when life throws distractions your way. The power of vision is real, and today, you'll learn how to harness it to drive you forward. Get ready to make your dreams clear, actionable, and achievable, because your future starts with the vision you create today. Without a clear vision, you're just drifting. You're like a ship at sea, blown in every direction by the winds of circumstance. But when you have a powerful vision, you become the captain of your own ship. Your vision is your map, guiding you toward the future you want. It's the guiding star that leads you through the fog of uncertainty. When you know exactly where you're headed, you'll have a plan to get there, and you'll never be lost. Think about it, every great leader, every successful person had a vision that propelled them forward. They didn't get lucky, they got clear. The most powerful thing about a vision is that it keeps you moving, even when things get tough. When life throws obstacles in your way, your vision reminds you of why you're doing this. Your vision is the driving force that fuels your actions, day after day. So let's uncover the power of having a clear, defined vision, and how it can change the direction of your life. A vision is only as powerful as the goals you set to achieve it. Dreams without goals are nothing more than wishful thinking. A vision is a beautiful idea, but it's the goals you set that make that idea a reality. Think about it, you wouldn't set out on a journey without knowing the destination, right? The same goes for your vision. Once you know where you're going, it's time to break that big dream down into actionable steps. Clear, specific goals will give you the direction you need. These are the stepping stones that guide you along the path to your vision. It's time to stop dreaming and start doing. You need to turn those big ideas into bite-sized goals, goals you can work toward every single day. Every small win will bring you closer to the bigger picture. Goals give you momentum. Goals help you track your progress and celebrate your wins along the way. If you're serious about achieving your vision, you've got to set the right goals. Let's dive into how you can turn your vision into clear, actionable steps that move you forward, day by day. Focus is the secret to achieving your goals. Without focus, your vision will remain a distant dream, never coming to life. Distractions will always come. People will try to pull you in different directions, and life will throw challenges your way. But if you keep your eyes on the prize, you'll push through anything. Think about the most successful people you know. They didn't get there by accident. They got there because they focused on their vision every single day. When everyone else was distracted, they were putting in the work. Focus is the key to making your vision a reality. It's about blocking out the noise and staying connected to your why. When you focus on the end goal, you won't be sidetracked by temporary setbacks. You'll have the strength to keep going when things get tough. But focus isn't easy. It takes practice. It takes discipline. It means saying no to the things that don't matter and saying yes to the things that will move you forward. So how do you stay laser focused on your vision? It's about reminding yourself why you're doing this every day and letting that vision drive you forward, no matter what life throws at you. Your vision isn't static, it evolves with you. It's okay if your vision shifts as you grow. Life doesn't stand still, and neither should your vision. As you learn, grow, and experience new things, your vision will naturally change and develop. The key is to revisit your vision regularly and make adjustments as needed. If your vision no longer excites you, it might be time to change it up. If your goals don't align with your growth, take a step back and realign them. The important thing is to keep your eyes on the ultimate prize, but allow the path to evolve as you do. Life isn't a straight line, it's full of twists and turns, and your vision should be flexible enough to adapt to those changes. But no matter how it shifts, keep coming back to that core idea of where you want to go and who you want to become. A vision that evolves with you will always feel fresh, relevant, and powerful. So take the time to revisit your vision regularly. Make sure it still aligns with the life you're building. Adjust it when necessary, but never lose sight of the destination. Your vision is yours, and it's meant to grow with you. Keep moving forward with clarity and purpose, and your vision will continue to light the way.